All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Ludumo Lamati, the Director of Boxing 5 Promotions. Ludumo, how are you doing today?
Doing very well, brother. Long time, eh?
Long time, and we've done many an interview in this very gym right here at the Fight Center. Obviously, you're in a different capacity now. You've grown into this role, and for the people out there, just explain your role within Boxing 5 Promotions.
Sweet brother. Oh, what a good question. Okay, my role here in Boxing 5 now is to appoint talent, especially now with this tournament like this, because this year we're going to focus on development, and every time when we have a fight, a big fight, we have a development, because now our fighters are going up on ranks. So I'm going to have to dig and go look for talent, to bring up, and so that we can have the truth, so that we can have more truth as Boxing 5.
I wanted to go on that as well because Pumalela has sort of changed the game really in terms of he just beat a 4-division world champion, legit, massive fights. He's going to be involved in all these massive fights going forward. He's a part of Boxing 5 Promotions, and he's sort of, the guy that's everyone's looking up to be at the moment.
Look, bro, with the member, I was sitting with Larry the other day, and then I said, "How old are we, Uncle?" And then he was like, "I don't know, but I don't think we that old. I think it's 8 months or how many months? 9 months." I said, "Almost there or up there," and we already had a world champion. And putting that deal together in a short period of time, it's amazing. And to the team, kudos. Colin, kudos. Larry, kudos. Riaz, kudos. Because, it was a teamwork, bro. Because Kafu had to come here, and Riaz and Osama have to take care of him, and Colin have to put up the deal. It was just a chain, bro. And it's amazing to be part of this team, Aaron. It's amazing. So now my job is to go look for those guys who are hungry, who are focused, who really know what they want.
Well, that's the one thing Boxing 5 has done. They've identified good young talents. We were discussing it off camera as well. Yourself and Larry obviously had a conversation, Colin, Nathan as well, about the fighters going into 6 and 8 round level right now, and they're really becoming contenders, and shortly they're going to become title contenders.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing now. I need to put a boot and go look for a talent, and not just talent, Hayden. The guys also need to be dedicated and need to know exactly what they want in the sport, because it's actually, if you can take this thing seriously, a job, because I'm not just looking for any good boxer, I'm looking for a good person to do a good thing in boxing. That's all I'm looking for.
And how important is that? Because I think a lot of young fighters, they don't get it. They think that just being talented is good enough, but not being a professional person as well. And I think that's what you mean as well. You want to find the full package when you're looking for a boxer.
Exactly that, bro. You put it better than I. And I think I'm looking for that, especially this year and next year. Next year I'm gonna put foot doing that. And if there's a young talent, looking sharp, knowing exactly what he wants, and he got what it takes, come on, let's work.
And I know, Ludumo, you get frustrated with boxers as well, because we have this is the reality of the sport, right? I mean, boxers they come and go as well. But yourself, you're a professional.
Look, that's what I've learned, having Colin in my side, dealing with these things. I think ever since I started boxing, I think that's what you deal with in boxing. Today you're training this guy, and you see, not even telling you or explaining you what's going on. And like I said, we're not just only looking for talent, brother. We're looking for a personality, and a personality that carries talent. That's all, bro.
100%. And let's go through some of the names that are on this tournament as well. Just because so far so good for the guys that are getting opportunities, they have shown a lot of promise. I'd like to start at the top of the card though, because I think it's so important that in the beginning of the interview people will listen to what your thoughts are on the main event, which is Kane Vri versus Mohamed Wasiru from Ghana. 2 undefeated big punches.
No, I almost fight that guy.
No ways.
Yeah, Mohamed Wasiru. I don't remember. I think on Rumble Africa.
Okay.
There was something about him. I was gonna fight him. Yeah, when I was looking at his record, I said, yeah, that's a guy I want. I like it, guys like that. Yeah, hard hitter. Also, there is questions we need to ask both guys. You've been knocking guys out. We want to see now. Can you take what you dish? So we're looking for that now on the 23rd of November. we're looking for that, brother.
I like your brutal honesty as well because, yes, Kane Fury has been up against good opposition, but not punches on this level that we're going to be seeing, like the likes of Wasiru. So can he take it? The question will be answered on fight night. We know he can give it, though.
Now he can give it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And also to look at the whole card, it's hard to say this is going to go like this is going to go like this. This is all new kids.
Yeah. There is a lot of new kids.
Yeah, there is Doron,
Yes.
that kid also, he's new. I watch him on the sparring. Finally now I'm going to watch him under the lights. So there's that excitement of seeing new faces, what they're going to bring.
And there was history. I know you obviously very close with Larry. It's the first time that I think 2 Jewish fighters will be fighting in a South African fight card in, I think, over 40, 50 years. There's the first time 2 Jewish fighters will be fighting on a fight card in South Africa in a credible...
Yeah. It's too Jewish. I didn't even check that. Yeah, bro, yeah. That's another thing, bro, to look. And Josh, finally now we got the opponent. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see. That's the thing. That's the main important thing. And hopefully on this card, no one is gonna pull out. Like BSA said, BSA need to do something with guys like that. Don't show up in the fight. It's waste of resources, bro. Especially when you're trying to grow the sport.
Yeah, and you mentioned there's a whole bunch of new names as well. I see AB Zimnisi's also got a couple of matchups that he's put on the tournament as well. And how have you seen him as the matchmaker? He's been the matchmaker since the beginning.
That's the thing with AB. It's hard to predict. Yes, I like that, but at the same time, you're like, oh, you don't know where the odds are gonna be, which is good for viewers. It's a competition. That's all. So whenever AB is involved in matchmaking, you know you have to guards up. You don't know what's gonna be there. So like now with this guy, Ghana versus South Africa, it's huge. And if you look at it, those countries in Africa, I think, and Namibia, I would say I'll put it, South Africa, Ghana, Namibia, those are top. So looking forward to this one.
Looking forward to this one. I wanted to say as well that we missed one of the big fights that was going to be on the tournament. We're going to have a heavyweight clash as well that was supposed to take place between Chris Thompson and Sean Potgieter. When that fight fell off the bill, what was your thoughts?
My thought was, oh my God, what did people miss? You know, that's good. If you remember, there's a say. You know, I grew up doing boxing, so I follow the says. They said when you have heavy weights in your house, your garden looks good. So we were about to put 2 top heavyweight fighters in South Africa together. That's huge. That's huge. But for the reasons, there's injury, but there's always a plan for that. Like this bill came up. We put it together and it looked exciting, and no one is sure what's going to happen on that night.
I'm assuming that you guys will still put it on again in the future. It's not like it sounds more like a postponement than a cancellation.
It is. It is. It's on the talk. It's on the talk. Both guys, they were already agreed. It's only an injury that's standing between this fight.
Yeah.
A shoulder, man.
Shoulder injury.
Yes. Yeah, it's only an injury that's standing between this fight. And it's exciting, and it's not just only boxing. There is also entertainment, a drama involved, to see father and the son together. Oh my goodness. It's entertainment. I think boxing needs that. I think national television need this. I don't know.
They do.
Yeah, man. I was watching when you were coming back. Larry was giving us a feedback and on Tafu's fight and the experience. Brother, we need to see stuff like this. We need to see these upcoming kids. We need to see the future. This is the future. We don't know what might happen.
And talking about the future, you've got Ishmael Kadri as well, the co-main event of the evening. He wants to go for his 4th. I know you've been running this Fight of the Night title for a while now. He wants his 4th title. He's actually saying he doesn't have enough space on his shelf. What is your take on him?
Look, I like the young man. I see he likes to work under pressure. And the only thing you find under pressure is gold and silver and diamond, special diamond. So he likes to work under pressure. He put that challenge to himself, so he wants to achieve it. Okay, now let's see. There is also some main fight. I think the main fight, bro,
Yeah.
it's a war. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be war. So I'm looking forward to that, Kadri. Kadri, I'm looking forward to that, boy. Okay.
I mean, there's some even we mentioned young talents as well, and just good guys coming through the ranks. Siamtanda Wapela, he trains under Bernie Pellman, also someone that's exciting that is to look for. You got Luke Hendricks from Apex Gym as well, who's a new talent that's been put onto the gym. Who else? You got Gerard Seiser from Gert Stradum. So there's a few new faces, and what I'm loving about it, Ludumo, is we're spreading the love amongst the trainers.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. We don't have a stable here. That's the thing. That's the thing. We don't have a stable. We just want fights. We want fights that are competitive and to entertain boxing, and people finally have what you're doing. Give people what they want. Boxing and stories of boxing. That's what you're doing. So, like you're saying, there's new faces. There is this kid, Mopela. He's good to watch. His unique style and his quiet. The thing is about Wapela, he's a quiet boy. You only notice him when he fights. Who's that boy? Oh, that's that boy. So I'm looking forward to this also, to see how is his growth. This is a second fight with us now.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the second fight with us, which is I'm looking forward to it. And also there's a new face, Thaisa brothers or cousin.
Yeah, cousin. Yeah.
I'm looking forward, boy. That's a name you're carrying. It's huge here in this community of boxing, especially in Joburg, especially here in the country. Father and the son, they did it. Now it's you. The ball is in your hand.
100%.
We're looking forward to see that also.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I always enjoy watching any Taisa's fights in the ring, and you mentioned that it is a boxing family. I wanted to go back to just a little story from the last tournament. You mentioned Siamtanda Wapela. We had 4 boxers from Umtata on the last tournament, and I think we have enough boxers.
Yeah, we had Mtata Besh in our last tournament. It was Wapela, it was Bangile, it was Siko, and all of them, did what they had to do, and they come with the results. What's your question again?
And then we had, there was one more Umtata boxer, I'm forgetting, Frank Sotomela.
Oh, Frank! Yeah. Who's Frank? That's the thing I forget about him, because there's a saying now, every time when he's going to go to the ring, people are asking, who's Frank? Yeah, he's just walking everyone.
He's another boxer that which grew in the promotion exponentially. No one thought much of Frank when he first hit the scene. He's all of a sudden exploded. He's calling for the SA title. What's your thoughts on someone like him?
There's something about Frank. He's showing guys stay in the gym and just sparring. Frank was in the gym, sparring. That's how we knew Frank. And then we said, let's give this kid, Shannon Trains, a chance. Look what he's doing. He's just walking all his opponent. Hope this time he's not going to do that.
Well, I mean, he was never a knockout artist. In the last 3 or 4 fights, he's just destroyed and demolished.
The thing is, you see, when you give these young men opportunities and what you're doing, give them exposure. Taking them out there, they're becoming confident. They're becoming full of themselves, of which I think the sport needs that. Entertainers, if you sorry, even if you're looking them in the social media, the boys now are starting to be active, because now they out of this picture of just stay in the gym. They see a bigger picture when you're talking about boxing. They see lifestyle. They see life-changing things. Like, look at Colin, what he was saying to Tafu in the corner. You're slacking. Do you really want to buy your mom a house? Brother, that hit me, brother. Because I know that feeling you check. I know it. When you want to change, when you're fighting for purpose. You see, and that kid, yes, he came, bro. He came. Yeah, like those are the things, man, in this sport. Just to be around it, it's massive. So these young men that are coming up, they have that opportunity to change everything. Not you changing yourself, you're changing your name, your family name. And you go over there and you're standing for the country. That was wonderful to watch, bro. Wonderful.
I wanted to know if you had a few words of encouragement, I'd say, to Sinokosi Malotshwa. Obviously, his comeback didn't go according to plan, according to him. He has another opportunity. He's one of the other boxers that is signed by Network X, which is obviously helping him out a lot. Do you have any words of encouragement for him?
You see, a words of encouragement to Sinokosi. Yes, you know Sinokosi, you know, he's most dedicated. Like I was saying at the beginning. What did I say at the beginning? We don't just only want fighters, people who know how to fight. We want people to take care of themselves. We want personalities. We want role models. You know, so Sinokosi is that dedication, and he got what it takes, man. And he's a really guy. He's like a horse. You know, I call him like that. He's like a horse because you know when a horse is in the race course, the only thing he's aiming is there. He doesn't care what's happening there. That's an Nkosi. So if he stick like that, it will come. And now this is the time to show that on the 23rd.
On the 23rd. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, tune into Boxing 5 Promotions on the 23rd of November, live on DAZN and on Vision View as well. And it'll be at the Box Camp again. We're doing it again in the City of Gold, Johannesburg. Can't wait for the big one. Ludumo Lamati, thank you very much for joining us today. Do you have anything lastly you want to add?
Yes, brother. You know, I always, finish up with thanking you. You know, we're becoming famous now. No, thank you to you, bro. You know, giving these young guys a chance to be seen out there, and it's like a sponsor, like this one that signed Sinokosi X in the Network X, because you see the guys need to be active, need to show.
They're showing the best versions of themselves by being active. Yeah.
Yes, bro. So, like, what you're doing is giving these young men a lot of opportunities. I'm hoping you're gonna keep going, brother, and hope to grow big. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what Larry Weinstein says.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
100%.
Sweet. Thank you, Hayden.
Thank you very much.